Ayubowan, my dear children, grade 6 English medium, you are warmly welcome to Civic Education class. What is this subject today? Civic Education. So earlier, your grandparents also had studied this subject in the schools. It was called Civic, about the people, about the society, about their life, about good manners. Today it is called citizenship education. Citizenship education. Actually, this is the subject about society, social studies. We talk about politics, we talk about administration, social organizations, society, its people, and so on. The first one, we are going to talk about the school, unit 1 of grade 6. School, a very big organization in the society. After the family, you join the school. What is your family? It is the smallest unit in the society. Your parents, siblings, there. Let's talk about the family in grade 7, not in grade 6. Now let's talk about our school. School is very important organization for your life. School provides you education, knowledge, attitudes, skills, as well as good manners, polite behaviors. That is why school is very important. We engage in sports, games, and extracurricular activities in the school every time. School is not a place only providing education. It makes a creative and very polite, worthy citizen for future society. That is why school is our second mother. School is your second mother. Understand? Yes, your school feeds you with knowledge, skills, competencies, talents, attitudes, good manners, polite behaviors, decent words, courtesy, and patterns also. Now, we are going to start the first one. According to the syllabus of the school textbook, we are talking about history of the school. What is the history of the school? Understand? History of the school. Now I am going to show you one small picture to understand the history of the school. Now look at there. You can see the topic, citizenship education, civic education. A school, head, a school. You must say so. Now I am going to show you the second image of that. And this is what the school provides you. You can see so many things: education, traditions, qualities, leadership qualities, customs, manners. I told you so many things. Everything. They are very important. And also, you can see these things also here. Leadership qualities, interpersonal relationships. Interpersonal, how to associate with other people. Antarpujjal sambandhata. Intersocial relationships between other societies. Because Sri Lanka has different societies, multicultural societies. We are going to learn there on the mighty. So that is why the school is very important. Right. Let us identify our school. So we are going to identify first the history of the school. History of our school. Now what is history? What is history? Studying about the development of the school from the past up to the present. That is called history. How do you say that? You can say the study of the school with its development from the day it was started to the present. Okay, the study of the school with its development from the day it was started up to the present time. It is called the history of the school. Now the main thing, how do you learn the history? They are called historical sources. Sources means the places where you can get them. Sources, moolastra, sources. You can get where are the places. You can get the details about the past of your school from the library. Library. There are books in the school library. There are some magazines. There are old newspaper articles. There are old photographs. Then you can get details about the history of your school, past details of your school from those things. They are called sources of the history of the school. First one, you can get them from the registers, students' record books, school logbook, and from other documents of the school, from the library books of the school, from all newspaper articles, from all photographs. So there are some plates, Samaru Palaka, Samaru Palaka. You can see the plates there, like this, plates. So you can see details there from plates of the school. You can meet very old principals, retired principals. They will tell you more examples. The senior teachers, the past pupils of the school. So you can get so many sources. You understand today about the sources of the history of your school? Yes. So I will give you the note about that. So you can remember about the sources of the history of your school. We are going to identify the school book. Understand? So, as the second part, we are going to talk about the organizational structure of the school. First, we studied about the past history. Now, we are going to understand the organizational format of the school, organizational structure. The principal is the first. Then the deputy principal. The principal here. Then deputy principal here. Deputy second principal. Deputy principal. Then we can see sectional heads, senior teachers. Then teachers. Then prefects. Then class monitors. Class students. Understood? This is the organizational structure of the school. Tell me again. The principal, deputy principal, sectional heads, teachers, class monitors, teachers, then we can take prefects, class monitors, last students. And we can see some other organizations also. Perhaps this. There is the school development committee as well as the school past pupils association either side of the principal. They give a big support to the principal. This is the principal. Here the school development committee. Here the school past pupils association, and there are more other organizations too. We are going to learn. Now you learned about the organizational structure of the school. Now you can see that. I will show you that. One idea. The organizational structure of the school. The organizational structure of the school. First put a principal. Then we can see school development committee, past pupils, then deputy principals, teachers in charge of grades, sectional heads, then teachers, prefects, class monitors, and students last. This is the school organizational structure. Then beyond that, there are many other organizations in the school. What are they? Sports committee, religious committee, Buddhist committee, Hindu committee, Catholic committee, Islam committee, like that, religious committee. Welfare society for the teachers, literary association, English Sinhala literary association, Sahitya Sangam, nature club, health club. Understand, there are many organizations in the school. They are very important. They are very important. Now let's see the second part of that. What is that? We have to understand about the organizations of that. After the organizational structure, we are going to talk about the people there with the duties and the responsibilities of those people. So I'm going to show you that organizational structure. Look at this again. The teachers, the principal, students, prefects, non-academic staff. There are so many people, different roles, different characters there. In the school, administrative format, organization. They manage the school. They control the school. They do number of duties as well as responsibility. Now we are going to learn them. They are very important for us. Okay? The role of the principal. The role of the principal. The role, bhumika of the principal. Of the principal. Under this, you are going to learn about the duties and responsibility. What is duties? The job related work. Rajaka. Responsibilities. It is not the job related duty, but social related duty. Understand? Social related duty. The duties connected with the society. What are the role of the principal? Tell me the roles of the principal. He is the head of the school. He is acting as the head of the school. He administrates the school. He decides all the final decisions. He is the pilot, that means the head of the whole educational activity. He is the head of the whole extracurricular activity. Is my dear? Yes. He is the supervisor of the students as well as the teachers. He organizes the things of the school, events. Understand? The role of the principal is very big. There are more duties. He has to advise the student. He has to inculcate the discipline of the students, decorum, good behavior of the students. He has to supervise the teachers. Teachers' lessons, teachers' teaching work has to be supervised by the principal. Principal has to develop the school. Principal has to provide the facilities for the students and the teachers. When there are shortcomings and difficulties, problems in the school, principal has to complete them. So there are so many duties of the principal. I told you that as the head of the school, as the pilot of the education and extracurricular activity. So principal is the main character of the school. If the principal is strong and impartial, we can see a very nice school there. Now let's see the role of the principal. One idea. Now you can see the duties and the responsibilities of the principal. Acting as the head of the school, acting as the pilot of educational activities as well as extracurricular activities, and the admission of the new students, assigning them into the classes, preparation timetables, everything. assigning the class teachers, prefects, organizing classroom teaching and other extra activities, developing the welfare of the teachers, providing the facilities to the students, supervision of the students, exams, students, so many things. So these are the duties of the principal. Then the duties of the teacher, the role of the teacher. The teacher also is a very important role of the school. So teachers have to do many duties as well as responsibilities too. Teacher has to cover the syllabus, teach you best, not only the knowledge. Teacher has to identify your skills and teacher must help to improve your skills. Teacher must help you to develop your attitudes. Teacher is the main character who can develop your attitudes positively. Yes, stand. Yes, about the culture, about traditions, about the society, about the people, about the expectation of the people. So teacher can do a great job for the students. He or she must cover the syllabus. He or she must hold the term test, exams, giving the reports at the proper time, marking the papers, discussing the problems of the students with them, and everything. Neither the supervision of the students' discipline, advising the students. There are so many duties regarding the teacher. So I have prepared the note. So you can write it. Okay? You can read them. Then would be the role of the student. Very important. You must attend the school every day. You must participate the lessons. You must not skip them. You must study very well. You must use the maximum use of the resources of the school. You must go to the library, read the books. You must respect the teachers, respect the other students. You must protect the school, the resources of the school. You have to protect the dignity of the school, the good name of the school, dignity, the good name of the school. You must learn so many things. You must improve your leadership qualities. You must help the teachers when they are busy. Understand? You have to do so many duties as well as responsibilities. I will show you. Then I have prepared the notebook there. Then non-academic staff. The role of the non-academic staff. Non-academic staff belongs to the school management, administrative organization. Why? The drivers, the librarian, the office helpers, assistants, peons, clerks, those who write your certificates in the office, clerks, typical one, as well as security officers, security guards, sweepers, cleaners, they belong to this type of category. What is that? Non-academic staff. They also very important. They have to provide the facilities, arrange the things of the school, help the students, help the teachers, help the principal, keep the school premises clean, neat and safely, and they must provide the students protection, they must look after them on the duties and the responsibilities of the non-academic staff of the school. So I have prepared the note properly to understand about them. I will teach you them very slowly. When I do my sessions, you can join my class. Understand? Yes. Now, let's see next part. Now you can see the note clearly put here. My dear children, the role of the principal, responsibilities and duties of the members of the school. Next, the role of the teachers. Next, the role of the non-academic staff. Last, the role of the students. The role of the students. Okay? Right. Next part, the role within the school structure. There are many clubs. I told you, school development committee, school pass pupils association, sports committee, prefects board, environmental committee, religious committee, discipline committee, scouting committee, have the literary associations. There are many organizations. They are also very important for the school. Administrative purposes. They help the school. We are going to learn them one by one. Okay? I will give you the questions for them. We are going to have the unit test after this. Then, my dear, I am going to show you next part. Look at this part now. Okay? Name some other societies, clubs, associations of the school. Now you can see again the things with the names. So I always teach you to understand. Very easy. No need to talk in singular. Right. Next one, personal information. This is very important. Your name in full. Name with initial. The first name and the last name. Now look at this now. Don Nandana Vijaya Vardhana. This is my name. Look at this now. One of them. This is initials. Name Mulaku. Initials. This is the first name. This is the last name. Surname. Last name, surname. First name, initial. This is my full name. My full name. My full name. Initials. Initials. You can see pen. D. N. Vijayawardhan. Like that. On initials. D. N. This is the full name. Okay. This is my initial. Don. D. So I can say D. N. Vijayawardhan. So this is the full name. D. N. Vijayawardhan. Now you can see. Vijayawardhan. This is the name with initial. Now you learned the full name, the initials, the name with the initials, the first name, and the last. Last name is known as surname. And we are going to learn more examples of the personal information of you. Name in full. Name with initials. The first name, the last name, the date of birth, the permanent address, the postal address. If you live in a rental house, at your mother's or father's quarters, it is a postal address. These are the things you have to learn. Okay, you can write them. You know them. They are very easy. Right. Now we are learning about you. Who are you? Are you a good one or bad one? Are you a good one? Then you must have good qualities. More good qualities. If someone is bad, he or she has more bad qualities. What are the good qualities? Good characteristics. Characteristics. We must have them. We must learn them from the school, from the society. Helpfulness, obedience, honesty, selflessness, optimistic, patience, respecting, team spirit, generous are the good characteristics. Good characteristics. You can see. Respect others, kindness, truthfulness, honesty. Okay. Next one, happiness, disciplinary behaviors, polite behaviors, good manners, simple life, simplicity, patience, some of good character. Now we have to prove them. We are going to prove them now. You say that you are helpful. How do you prove that? Can you tell me one example? Yes, I help my friend. I help my mother and father. I scrape coconut. I wash their clothes. I bring the register to the teacher. I help my friends when subjects are difficult. I help them. Another helpfulness, kindness, honesty. I never tell lies. I always should tell the truth. Maybe when I find some other things, I return them to the teacher or to the relevant student. Honesty. So you have to tell, understand, about the examples for your quality. You must be a good person. So you have to learn those things. So you learn them even at your religion. Whatever your religion is, you learn them at the temple school also. But we are learning them again now from this lesson. That is why civic is very important. Civic always makes a good citizen, a good person for the society, for tomorrow. Okay. So you must improve your good quality. You must reduce and control your bad quality. Weaknesses, bad qualities are weaknesses, adupad. Now let's see what the weaknesses of you. Okay, you can understand them. What am I? Weaknesses, absent-minded, laziness, talkative, not working, talking only, jealousy, selfishness, thinking about yourself, being late, not punctual, pessimistic, no optimistic, thinking always negatively, quick temper, getting angry every time, quickly, untidiness, uncleanliness, another thing. Weaknesses. Am I idea? So practice those words. They are very important. So what are your weaknesses? What are your good qualities? So we are going to identify a good quality. We are going to identify a bad quality. Then we can reduce the bad qualities and inculcate the good qualities to become a good person. That is the main purpose of this education. Preparing a good person in the society. The qualities which I possess means have, belong to my plant. Another thing, I have prepared so many good qualities and bad qualities. And with the examples which show about your good qualities and truthfulness, telling the teacher's truth every time for the reasons of mistakes. When you have done a mistake or wrong thing, when the teachers ask the reason for that, I tell truth. I never tell lie. And honesty, truthfulness, very good. When I found a pen or find a pen, eraser or something in the school which have been forgotten by a student, I always hand over them to the relevant student or to the class. I don't take others. Another thing, honesty. I never tell lies. Am I idea? And respecting. I respect even to the cleaners at the school, sweepers. And discipline. I use decent words, good qualities and bad qualities. Then you can become a good person. Okay? I am going to teach you them very well at the class. Now we are going to talk about skills, talents, or competencies of the student. I told you that education means giving knowledge, attitudes, and developing and the part of education, developing skills. The teachers must recognize and identify your skills. So we have different skills. What are your skills? What are your talents? You say, I can run on a sports skills. You say, I can sing an aesthetic skills. You can say, I can speak, I can argue on communication skills. Then you can become a politician, you can become an announcer, name idea, public relation officer, you can become a good lawyer, teacher. Then you will say that you have different skills. I can make my bicycle when it is broken. You can become a mechanic, mechanical skills. Then most of you have different skills. Everyone is good at something. Okay, some are good at music, some are good at studies, some are good at technical and mechanical work, some are good at, I told, writing, stories, poems, songs, acting in dramas, sports and games. Some are good at different skills. We have different skills. Learning well, engaging in sports, swimming, writing stories, singing, dancing, drawing pictures, playing games, very well, engaging in sports, athletics, other things. Okay? Using the computer, making technical and mechanical work, they are different skills. How do you improve your skills? Next part. How do you improve your skills? We can watch those videos. We can read those letters and articles. We can read about the lessons about the great people, about C.W. Kannadar, about Thomas Alva Edison, about Mother Teresa, about Seneka Pibile, about Sudhantika Jayasinghe. We can learn the lessons to our life from those great characters. We can train them. We can join training activities, training programs. Then we can improve our skills. So there are new methods. Also, modern media programs, modern internet programs also help to improve your skills. Then, my dear, when you go to improve and develop your skills, we have so many examples. Like I told. So I have prepared the note very well for you. You can write it slowly. Okay, I will do the revision also, unit test also regarding the lesson. Now you can see some of examples for your skills. Another thing, look at the skills. Studies, learning well, sports skills, aesthetic skills, talents, teamwork, organizing events. So many things. Okay. So my dear children, so that is the first part of the lesson which I have done so far for grade 6 civic education. If you wish to join my class, you can join. My name is Nandana Jayawardena. This is my WhatsApp number. You can give your views about my lesson and the teaching. As English medium students, I have to teach you about this very well. If I talk in Sinhala, that is a big harm and a damage which I do for you. I know how to teach in English by using simple words, pictures. We can do this nicely. No need Sinhala. Okay, then only you will do English medium up to the university. Otherwise, you will stop it and you will be unsuccessful. And my children, I wish you all the best and many happy returns of the day. And let's meet again at a new session of my class. And God bless you.